business. For this month I want us to look at those properties you're managing outside of your area of influence. What are they actually costing you? Because one of the situations we have is a lot of agents manage properties a long way from their office, not thinking about the time spent out of the office by the property managers. They're travelling out there to show the property for inspection, they may be checking maintenance and repairs, they may be doing interim inspections, and all that time they're travelling, and sometimes it may be up to an hour or more just to look after a few properties. Not only do you lose the profitability of travel and wages during that time, but also you've got to take into account the fact that they're not doing business in the office. And so it's a double whammy. You lose business both ways. So it's not practical or profitable to run properties outside of your area of influence. And one of the ways we can look at rationalising your business in that area is if you've only got one or two properties, consider swapping some with another agent in that area. So you may have someone within your agency group or within your franchise group that may have some properties in your area that's down in the area where these other properties are. So if you arrange a swap on the ones and the twos, it means that you become a lot more profitable in your management portfolio. One of the things you need to watch, of course, is that you don't have a landlord that owns one in that area and also owns one in one of your key areas of influence, and he may be a very special landlord to you. So you have to use a little bit of common sense. But the idea is to try and rationalise your portfolio into a tight geographical location around your office so it's not costing you money when you go out doing those inspections and showing the properties. The other thing we can do is if you have a larger number of properties in those areas, maybe 30 properties or more, it's a great idea to bundle them up and sell them off. We can sell those for you, and then you can use that money to either market in your area of influence and pick the areas you want to really develop your rent roll in, or of course you may be able to pick up another small portfolio with an agent doing the same thing as what you've just done in your area. So there are a lot of options available. It is worth considering, and I'm happy to chat to you and discuss your situations individually if you have need. So make sure that with your BDMs, you're not encouraging them to take properties in random areas either, but make sure that your BDMs are being rewarded for bringing in properties in the areas and the price range that you want. And we can do that quite easily by just setting up their reward structure accordingly. So just a few tips in rationalising your rent roll. I trust that they help you, and please feel free to give us a call if you have any questions anytime. This has been Chris Goodway from the Rent Roll Broker. Until next time, thank you.